Mr. President, Mr. Mayor, Ambassador, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honour to be here with you today. Gwni doglywydd, anrhydeddus fair, gwesteion anrhydeddus, boneddigion a boneddigesau mewn bleser ac yn anrhydedd mawr I fod yma gyda chi gyd heddi. I gofio oes pan nad oedd y caeau hyn yn llawn heddwch. I gofio hynna a ddath o Gymru, rai ohonyn nhw, wrth gwrs, byth wedi mynd adre. It's a great honour to be here today to remember those who came from Wales to this part of Flanders and of course to think about what they went through. It's a very great honour to be back here in Langemark for this important occasion as we pay tribute to all those of Welsh descent who took part in what was then described, soon after, as the Great War. I'd like to thank both the Welsh and Flemish committees of the Welsh Memorial in Flanders Appeal for their kind invitation to be here today. This memorial is the result of many years of hard work by dedicated individuals, both in Flanders and of course in Wales. And indeed the appeal has caught the imagination of people around the world, and this impressive sculpture demonstrates the importance with which we in Wales, together with our partners in Flanders, hold the memory of those who sacrificed their lives a century ago. I would like to give my particular thanks to Mayor Wiefels, the municipality of Langemark, Pilckem, and the community of West Flanders for their generous donation of land for the creation and maintenance of a memorial garden, and to the government of Flanders for their financial support as we see our two nations today united not in war but in peace. It's hard to imagine today, in this peaceful spot, the horrors of war so bravely faced by our soldiers. The experience that was shared by those soldiers, sailors and airmen who fought, and so many who died far from home. And of course, the agonizing weight of families back home, not knowing for many months the fate of loved ones. Today we honour them all for their bravery, sacrifice and their gift to us of the opportunity to live in free democratic nations. The First World War transformed Wales in many ways, socially, economically and culturally, as our grandparents and great-grandparents strove to build a better society for those who returned. We know that sadly war remains with us today. But we must never lose sight of the need to learn the lessons of this first truly global conflict. Our young people will visit this fitting memorial, and I hope they will be inspired to ask the important questions about why this war took place, and how they would feel if they were called upon to serve and to make the ultimate sacrifice, as so many young men did nearly 100 years ago. It's important for the next generation to learn from this transformational period in Welsh history and the experience of members of their own families and communities. I hope that our commemoration programme in Wales, Cymru'n Cofio, Wales Remembers, will demonstrate a shared endeavour to reflect, to remember and to acknowledge the contribution of the people of Wales, both on the battlefields, on the oceans, in the air and of course on the home front. The Welsh Government has provided support to the Wales in Flanders Memorial campaign from the outset, and we were pleased to be able to underwrite any shortfall in achieving their goal. In June, the Gregynog Music Festival paid tribute to those Flemish composers who were sheltered and supported by the generosity of Margaret and Gwen. Gwendolyn Davis during, of course, those difficult war years. We welcomed many Flemish refugees of the war, and it's good to see the relationship between us revived in more peaceful times through the admirable work of the two appeal committees, which of course has culminated in this memorial. A memorial designed by the talented Welsh sculptor Lee Odishaw and skillfully cast at the Castle Fine Arts Foundry in Llanrhaeadr and Mochnant. Resting, of course, on Welsh sandstone donated by the Craigr Hesg quarry. This fierce dragon will be a lasting reminder for all who visit. It's already been said, but I'll say it again. Memorials such as this belong to the people. They do not belong to organisations or to politicians. The successful culmination of this venture is due to the many people who are present today, and I pay tribute to all of you for the work that you have put in to make sure that today became a reality. I'm aware that the two coordinators, Peter in Wales and Irvin in Flanders, have inspired many others to move forward with their own projects in the future. And also, of course, to contribute their own time and money. Peter, I know, has travelled the length and breadth of Wales tirelessly to gain support and to encourage contributions. He is, I'm sure, a very proud Welshman today. Today, we are united in our commemoration. Let's build on this and reaffirm our commitment to live in a peaceful Europe, using the links of shared remembrance to avoid future conflicts, honouring the sacrifice of all those a century ago. In the words of Hedd Wyn, as he remembered a friend lost in the war, "Ai aberth nid a heibio." His sacrifice will never be forgotten. As we are here this afternoon in what is a peaceful part of the world, it's difficult to imagine what things were like nearly 100 years ago. It's difficult to imagine the conditions that the young men who came here had to endure. We know that many came, many returned, but with scars upon their bodies and on their minds. And there were those, such as Hedd Wyn, who gave their lives and will rest here in this community forever. So let us say today and in the future, for all those who were here, we will keep their memory